Welcome. Welcome. It is day 207. Woohoo! Day 207. Every day that we get closer and closer to 365, I feel more celebratory. I feel more and more celebratory every day that we get closer and closer to 365. Because I know that if you are doing this in earnest, and even if you're not, we're not always doing things in earnest, it's all good. If you're in this at all, your life is changing. You're up leveling. Things are starting to happen. You can see it cooking. The pot that was simmering, that is your life, is now starting to bubble. Like, ooh, yeah, you can smell the aromas of a delicious life. That's what's happening right now for you, boo. Deep breath. Breathing deeply. Remembering that there is one life, one love, one consciousness, one in which we all live, breathe, move, have our very existence in the one, the all, infinite givingness, infinite love, infinite intelligence, omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent source. We breathe and we open our minds, our bodies, and our beings to be new and fresh from the inside, to have a move of spirit on the inside that changes our mind, forgives old hurts, and causes the peace of God to descend and fill our consciousness. We open, we welcome, and we invite a move of spirit on the inside. And now we commit to a higher life, a higher expression of who we are, an expanded vision of what we can do, a bigger expression of our gifts and potentialities, a more excellent offering to the world. We commit to being our most epic self, no matter how challenging it may be. We up-level our entire lives, every area of our lives, every nook and cranny of our lives. We commit to up-level so that it is in complete alignment with the divinity that is self. That means our bodies in pristine condition, perfect health, sexy, happy, flexible, youthful, vibrant. It means our finances pristine, excellent. in order, thriving, vast wealth, here now. Old debt's gone. Income ever increasing. Monetization strategies on fleek. Success in our destiny, our purpose, our calling. Deep fulfillment. Helping those we're here to serve. Up-leveling humanity. Ascending consciousness. For our love relationships, harmonious, happy, blissful, fun, enjoyable, deeply fulfilling, intimacy, magnificence, encouragement for each and all we are in relationship with to be great, to be magnificent. We call forth our epic nature now, and we commit to doing all that is required to see it expressed. This is completely within the domain of the mind to make this decision now and then to follow through with right action, right thought, right emotions, and right words. Our 4 building blocks of reality. Having made this commitment to self, to be the epic self, we breathe and offer thanks that it is already done. We cannot ask for anything that we do not already possess. And in this deep, secret, holy breath, we open our eyes to engage the day. To begin with, A Course in Miracles, Lesson 207. Opening eyes slowly. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do this. Please remember, family, a tech challenge on any of the platforms we are on every morning for 365 days straight. We are in a Course in Miracles workbook for students with the 360 lessons and the final lesson we do 5 times for 5 days straight. We are in a Course in Miracles workbook for students on 4 platforms. Now, let me tell you what happens. We are on the Valerie Love YouTube channel. If you've heard this before, lovely. If you're brand new here, which we have brand new people coming in, coming out, listening to recordings, we always have brand new people saying, what's happening here? So we give a little recap of what's happening here. That we're on 4 platforms every morning. We're on Valerie Love YouTube channel, which can be found at ValerieLoveTV.com. We're on the Christian Witches YouTube channel, which can be found at ChristianWitchesTV.com. We're on the Reverend Valerie Love Facebook fan page, and we're in the Christian Witches Club on Clubhouse. All of the links are down below this vid on YouTube and Facebook, on both YouTube channels and Facebook. It is also being backed up on what we call Odyssey or Library, LBRY. LBRY is the blockchain, and Odyssey is a way of looking at it that looks similar to YouTube. You can download the Odyssey app in the App Store, and you can watch it just like you're watching YouTube, except it's blockchain based. So there you will find all the videos. Now, yesterday it came to my attention that the Clubhouse room was not recorded. All good, because every day replays are on in the Clubhouse room. Yesterday, for that one day, replays were not on. As you know, replays are on every day. That's our standard setting. Every so often, it may be that somehow the replay was not on. When the replay is not on, you cannot clip in the room. If you're on Clubhouse, you know what clipping means. All good. Go to Facebook to listen to yesterday. Yesterday would have been day 206. Or go to YouTube and listen to yesterday. You want to mark these 4 places so that you can go between them with ease, and you will always be in step with the herd. Yes, with the lion pack, with the pride. You will be in step. And you won't wonder what happened. So please do not only rely on one platform. We don't, because day 92 and 93 on YouTube have no sound. I don't know how that happened. So if you're watching on YouTube, you go to day 92 and day 93, I'm talking, there's no sound. So you can play day 92 and 93 on Clubhouse while you watch on YouTube. Work it out. All right, work it out. That's why we're on all these platforms, to be sure we got it covered. We got we got quadruple insurance. Okay? We got quadruple insurance to make sure this gets done every day. So understand that while things go smoothly, probably 99% of the time, every so often, if something is a little, you know how to correct it. You go to another platform where we are. You might want to connect with all these channels so that you can place mark them and know what's going on and when. And you can be in your practice every single day. This is a gift for humanity, not from me, from source to me also. To give and receive is one. This is a gift to all humanity. I wanted to have all 365 days straight of A Course in Miracles on my YouTube channel for years. I wanted to have that for years. I've tried it different ways and it didn't work. Now, thank you, Spirit, of the magical year of 222. That's the ancestors working, because Mom's number is 222. Thank you, Mom, on the other side of the veil, for making 2022 more spectacular than I could have ever imagined. Hallelujah. Lesson 207. If you're reviewing with us and you're willing to share your voice, hop up on stage in Clubhouse. And let's get to our review of lesson 207. Hop up on stage. We invite everyone, hop up on stage who would like to share the word with us. Hop up on stage and make your voice heard. Hop up on stage and share your love. Oh, we got so many lovely people sharing. We just love that. Hop up on stage if you feel so inclined to share with us. We love it. Welcome. Here is lesson 207. Our format: 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night, every hour. Yesterday I was in the dentist. I was in the dentist on Friday, and I was in the dentist on Monday. Friday for cleaning, yesterday for some other stuff. And I tell you one thing, laying in that dentist chair, it didn't hurt and it wasn't a problem. It was just like, I don't feel like being here. So where was I? I am not a body. I am free. And I just floated on out of the dentist's office. Even if you're someplace where you are not necessarily, you're not in pain, you're not uncomfortable, you just don't want to be there. It's just not fun. I mean, I'm an Enneagram 7. We want fun. It's just not fun. So I went into my deep meditative state of I'm not a body, I'm free, where I'm still as God created me. So every hour, we're back into our 3-line incantation. We could call it a spell of remembrance. And throughout the day, we state it to ourselves over and over. It is a 3-sentence mantra. We could call it an incantation. We could call it a spell. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. Is everyone on stage that wants to be up here? Come on up. Come on up. So good you're up here, and here we go. 7 times. Let's go. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. I am not a body. Still as God created me. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. I am not a body. I am free, for I am still as God created me. I am not a body. And we breathe. Make sure to pay close attention to your mic. Be present in the moment. When your mouth is open, your mic is open. When your mouth is closed, your mic is closed. Yay! Lesson 187. I'll review today. I bless the world because I bless myself. God's blessing shines upon me from within my heart where he abides. It doesn't say you have to pray for the blessing of God to rain down on you from heaven. It doesn't say you have to go get your blessings. It doesn't say that you have to be good and hope that this blessing will somehow find you. It says God's blessing, the blessing of the Lord, the same blessing that maketh rich, shines upon me from within my heart, not from outside, not from someone trying to help you, or you trying to get some help, or you're trying to get a God to do something for you, or you're trying to get a doctor to help you or save you, or try to get a pill to heal you. None of that. Let's be aware at least of the truth until we can align ourselves with it. We may not be wholly aligned with the truth. That's okay. At least know it. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. God's blessing shines upon me from within my heart where he abides. That is the truth. God's blessing shines on me from within my heart where source abides. That means all your blessings, all your good, all your riches, all your wonderful deliciousness is shining on you from inside your heart where source lives. I'm going to say it again because we keep looking for love in all the wrong places. All your blessings, all the love, all the wealth, all the healing, all the perfection, all the good deliciousness of your life, all the joy, all the peace shines upon you from within your heart. Stop asking people to love you. Stop asking people to buy your flowers. All the flowers I have, I bought them my damn self. If they like to buy me flowers, lovely, I'll accept them. When will we learn that people don't love us the way we want them to love us? People love the way they love. Either you can get with it or not. Stop trying to change people. Trying to change people is coming from a place of something is wrong. There's a deficiency. There's something I don't have. I have to give it from you in order for me to be happy. You need to change what you are doing. That is a deficiency. I don't have happiness shining upon me in my own heart where God abides. So I need to get some happiness from you. So would you please stop doing that so I can be happy? I don't have abundance from inside me within my heart where God abides. So will you please give me money? And I got to do a whole bunch of fuddy-duddy stuff for you to give me money, universe. No, 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 no. I don't have healing in my own heart where God abides. So I think I need doctors and pills and potions and every hour, every 2 hours, every 3 hours. I think I need canes. I think I need crutches. I think I need no, no, no. Let's anchor in the truth. See, you put your anchor in the truth, and then you can bring yourself into alignment with the truth. If we don't know the truth, remember the truth. We know it. It's inside. If we don't remember it, how can we align with it? There must be a conscious memory and then a decision. I'm going to align my life with truth. I'm going to align my whole crazy self with truth because I picked some things other than truth. I picked weakness. I picked, please love me. I picked, can you give me some money? Acting like a pauper and a beggar. I picked, can you help me? I picked, I don't know, I'm confused. I picked littleness. I picked shame. I picked guilt. I picked self-sabotage. I picked anger. I picked fear. I picked them all. Breathe. Now close your eyes and go to your heart. And see right here of blessings. It's a vast ball of light. A vast ball. Energy. Look at it in it right here in your heart. This is where God lives. And this is where all your blessings come from. Ask no man or no woman or no person for your blessings. No one. Source them from within. Oh, I think I need a financial blessing. Source. I think, remember, not I need, I think I need, because your needs are bullshit. You ain't got no needs. Source gave you everything. What could you need in everything? What's missing from everything? You have everything. You have it all. Now, if I'm not aligned with it, okay, source, you told me that you gave me everything, and I'm willing to root myself into the truth that I have everything. I'm one with God. All my blessings come from within. All the good for me is here right now. I'm willing to do that. Can you show me how? Because I don't know how. That's an appropriate prayer. Okay, source, I thought I had needs. I think I'm looking at a need for money. Can you tell me what I'm really looking at? Well, you're really looking at your guilt. Wow. So you mean if I forgive? Yes, if you forgive, you'll clear up money conduits and channels that are clogged. Wow. Thank you, source, because I didn't know what I was looking at. I don't know what anything is for. You don't have any needs. Let me get that through my thick skull. I don't have, how many times did I tell myself I need this, I need that, I need that? No, you don't. I'm just talking to myself. You don't have any needs. You never have, you never will. You can heal yourself. You can make yourself rich. You can make yourself great. You can make yourself healthy. You can make yourself energetic. You can make yourself vibrant. You can make yourself more beautiful or more handsome. You can make yourself stronger. You can make yourself happier. You can do all of it. And indeed, you are the one doing all of it. And one day you're going to pick up your cot and walk. One day you're going to hear the Christ presence say, pick up your cot and walk. Because we've been pretending to be sick. Y'all know who I'm talking to. I'm coming for you. All this pretending to be sick. I can't do it. Stop it. You are not going to be able to do that in my presence or in the presence of anyone who is seeking to anchor truth in their life. You're not going to be able to do it because it's a lie. And in a truth community, lies will be clearly seen and rejected. That's not the truth of who you are. Last night we had a Zoom with our family that's coming this Saturday. And don't worry, if you're coming this Saturday and you were on the Zoom, all good, boo. All good. It was recorded and you will have it before Saturday so that you know how to show up. When you come on Saturday, show up in excellence. Show up your best self to your community. If you're coming to the event on Sunday in Philly, Saturday we'll be in Washington, D.C. If you're coming to the event on Sunday, and this is for all the events, not just this weekend. This weekend is imminent. It's upon us. That's why we're talking about this weekend. We have a whole room full of people, a rack of beautiful souls that'll be together this weekend on Saturday on our Wealth Day, our VIP one-day Wealth Day. And at night, we have our first VIP party for our NFT holders. Ascension, let me not say VIP. Ascension is the day for Saturday. A full day of focus on your wealth. Not your neighbors, not this one, not your kids. You focus your mind on your wealth in the new world. Maybe you focused on your wealth in old ways without spirituality and without crypto. Now you're going to do it a new way. Show up excellent. Get a nice outfit. Up-level yourself. Do your hair better than you normally would do. Put on something on your face. If it's not makeup, whatever, nice high-end skincare. Put on some earrings if you want to go and put on earrings, if that's your thing. If it's not your thing, wrap your head, put on a bracelet, whatever is your thing, feathers or whatever your thing is. I tell you, no one's better at this. Few people are better at this than Bushwoman Miss Najami, because she will bring it every time. She could be going to the coffee shop, she's going to bring it, right? Bring it. Be extra. You have it. You bring it. Don't look for it. Bring it. God's blessing shines upon me from within my heart. Tap your heart, tap your heart. From within my heart where he abides. God's blessing shines on me. It's shining on me right now. Shining on me. I see the shine. I see the shine. I need but turn to him and every sorrow melts away as I accept his boundless love for me. Accept the boundless love in all its forms the universe has for you. You will be a happy camper. All your sorrows and sadness and needs and dislikes and I can't do it and resistance and this I thought I could and I can't. All your can'ts will dissolve, will disintegrate. Here we go. Our 3-sentence incantation of truth. I am not a body. I am free. For I am still as God created me 7 times. Let's roll. I am not a body. I am free. For I am still as God created me. I am not a body. I am free. For I am still as God created me. I am not a body. I am free. For I am still as God created me. I am not a body. I am free. For I am still as God created me. I am not a body. I am God created me. I am not a body. I am free. For I am still, I am not a body. I am still as God created me. I need to be free. Family. As I was speaking, as I was speaking this morning, why did family on YouTube, please tell me when the YouTube experience changed? Because when I went on screen share, we had YouTube. I came back, we didn't have YouTube. Thank you, Spirit, for telling us what you told us this morning. Thank you, Spirit. When did YouTube go out? Please tell me, when did the live stream go out? What did you hear? Why? Thank you, Spirit. When did the tech go out? Please let me know on YouTube. When did the tech go out? Because the live stream went out just like we were talking this morning. Oh my God, just like we were talking this morning. Um, there's something I want to share with you all about resistance and how it works and what it robs you of and what to do about it during the last 7 times. Okay, thank you, Black Women Stand Up. Oh, at least it didn't go out for the. I was like, isn't that the whole time I was on screen share? Oh my God. Thank you, Black Women Stand Up. So on around the 4th repetition. Okay, thank you, Randy. Woo. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're back. We're back. There's something I want to share with you about resistance and what it is and how it gets you and how to not fall prey to this monster. It's a demon. It's stealing everything from you. It's stealing everything from you. Now, when I was on my way to being a global traveler for the very first time, this was in 2008. And when I say global traveler for the very first time, I don't mean leaving the United States. We went out of the United States all the time. Since I was 18, 19, we would go to Bahamas, we go to, all of that. We went all throughout the Caribbean, and believe it or not, you did not need a passport at all to go to any of these places. I know, right? You could just go wherever you wanted to go. They didn't do all the things before 9/11. They didn't do all the things that they're doing now. It was a whole different world. And even far before then, you just get on a plane. You didn't actually have assigned seats. You could just get on planes. And you also did not have security. You didn't have TSA. And also you did not have passports to go everywhere. So we didn't need to get a passport. You got a passport. It was more like a luxury if you wanted to get a passport. Now a passport is an absolute necessity almost, the way the world is set up now. It wasn't like that. So when I'm telling you about these things, I would like to put it into context so we have understanding, because if somebody's watching this and they're 20, they're like, you didn't have a passport? Because you're 20 and the world when I was 20 was a very different world. You didn't need a passport. So we have what's called as humans recency bias. We only know what's recent. We don't even know what was just like a couple of decades before we were born. I don't know what happened in the 40s and 50s because I was born in the 60s. You kind of know, but kind of not. You can't relate. You can relate to when you were born. Well, when I came up, I went to all these places with no passport. Jamaica, a couple of times. Actually, Jamaica, probably more than twice. Cruises all over the Caribbean. Bahamas, Hawaii. I don't think you needed a passport to get to Hawaii because Hawaii is part of the United States. Puerto Rico, you still don't need a passport to go to Puerto Rico if you're a US citizen. You just hop on with your license because it's like going to another state. So we went to all these places and we never had a passport. Didn't need it, didn't think about it. You got a passport if there was something exotic you were going to do. We were living our lives, and we were living our lives at the level that we knew to live our lives. When it was time to step up to the God life that I'm living and that I keep growing into and pressing into, it required me to get a passport. And like I said, I've been traveling all the time without a passport. Now it required me to get a passport because I was going to go to Kenya. I was going to a place where they required you to have a passport to go there. And I was going at a time after 911 that required you to now have a passport. Okay, so I get actually right around 911. This happened in the very year of 911. 911 happened in 2001. It happened in the year my daughter was born, my baby. And that fall, we went to, I still didn't have a passport. That fall, we went to a Bahamas wedding. There was a wedding. We were going everywhere. We went to a wedding that was in the Bahamas. We were in the wedding, actually. It was a wedding of a close friend of ours. And the baby wasn't with us. It was at Atlantis in the Bahamas. And we were going over to the Bahamas. And I remember this was October. And 911, of course, that happened in September. This was October. The airport, I had never seen an airport like that before, was in complete chaos and disarray. The lines, the people, they didn't have TSA yet. They didn't have security yet. You just walked all the way up to the plane. People kissed you and they could see the plane right there. And they checked your little paper and you got on the plane. That's how it was. All this stuff that we have now, we didn't have that before. We just got on planes all the time. And the people that wanted to hug and kiss you had one little suitcase. They didn't take your luggage. They didn't check your luggage. None of that. You might have said, well, y'all were nuts. Y'all deserve to get blown up in the sky because y'all wasn't paying attention to Jack. We wasn't paying attention to Jack because it never happened. It wasn't on our radar. We didn't need to even, it's like thinking about Fubaloo coming. What's a Fubaloo? We don't know what a Fubaloo is. We can't prepare for it. It was never on our radar, so we wouldn't have done it. I want to give you context because if you hear this story out of context, this sounds like the craziest story ever. Who does that? That's what we all did. So this whole airport situation that we have now, it's fairly new. It just happened in the last 20 years. Before that, we were just doing whatever, okay? Bring all your own food on the plane, bring your liquor on the plane, bring on the plane whatever you want. The plane was a party, okay? So anyway, the whole airport, we were in that airport for hours. They kept saying, get to the airport hours in advance. Why? You know, it was all over the news. We thought they were going to cancel the wedding, but no, they didn't cancel the wedding. They're going to go forward with the wedding. Oh my God, get to the airport hours in advance. The airport was a zoo. It was all over CNN. Look at the airport, like people just milling around, stand in this line, trying to check everything. Show us what's in your suitcase. What do you have? And then they said, okay, we're going to have to invent something to get all this together. So, you know, they invented TSA. One of the banes of my existence as a traveler. That's TSA is the reason why I'm getting a jet. They're the only reason. If I'm not getting a jet because of first class, I love first class. It's lovely. I'm not getting a jet because of the wonderful people that serve you in first class. They're wonderful. I'm not getting a jet because of the wonderful people that are in the cockpit. The pilots always say hi to me. They're lovely. They're wonderful. I'm not getting a jet because of the people at the place that check you in. They're lovely. They're wonderful. I'm getting a jet only because of TSA. Laptops, computers, get your shows on. I'm like, dang. Y'all are either angry or what is happening? It's like TSA is a zone. And then you have the whole rest of the airport. When you get on the other side of TSA, oh, you have the lovely duty-free store, the Fendi store. But when you're in the TSA zone, it's like, whoa, it's hell. TSA is hell. Anyway, especially if you're going to Houston, right? Get over here! Like, did y'all purposely hire the people who can yell the loudest? That's on the test for being a TSA agent. Let's hear you bark at people. Get over there. If you're too kind, please put your shoes here. Hey, get out of here. We'd never hire you. Next. Oh my God. At least other countries, they're like, in Paris, mademoiselle, your bag right here. They're calling you mademoiselle in Paris. In America, they straight up yelling at you. Where did they get these people? But anyway, and who are their bosses and where's the customer service? Is anyone saying, don't yell at the customers? These people pay thousands of dollars to be here. No one says that. Now, when you first come in, they treat you lovely. Hi, come this way. Yes, you're first class. You have a special line. Then you go into TSA, take off your shoes. Get in the box. Put your bag over. Give me your computer. Give me your laptop. Give me some. You don't have to take off your shoes in some lines. You get to keep your shoes on. Thank you. Then after you go through, you're like, you're first class again. Come right this way, Miss Love. You go into the little, nice little, what do they call them? The little places they have in the airport. You go in the little lounge. It's lovely, but what is that zone right there? That thing is horrible. But anyway, I digress. That's the only reason I would get a jet. I wouldn't get a jet for any other reason other than that. So anyway, here we go. So I was being invited to a higher life by God, right? Do you know when God calls you to a higher life, a bigger life? If you're in this community, have you not yet gotten that this is a travel community? Where's your passports? Where's your points? Where's your miles? Where's your favorite airlines? Where's your knowing where to fly out of and when? This is a fucking traveling community. Like you don't know that yet? That you're probably not just going to sit and watch all the time. You're probably going to get up and bust a move. That's what we do. We get together in person in fabulous places all over the world, like we're about to do this weekend. That's what we do. Okay. So you're being called out higher. I hope I'm getting in there. I so hope I'm getting in your shit right now. Oh, I so hope, because I'm coming for you with the boots. I so hope I'm getting right in your ass right now. I so hope it. Because that's what I came for this morning, as you can see. So God was calling me higher out of my go all around with no passport life to you're about to be global on jets in first class to every country on the planet that you want that I'm going to take you to. You can't do that operating down here at the level I was operating. Come on up. Come up. Silence being called up. And what happens when God calls you up? Resistance. But I like it here. Something in you is saying, no, I like being little and inconsequential. No, I like sitting here and not making any waves and just having my cookies and watching Netflix and having everything the way I want it. There is something in you that is fighting for its littleness, its stuckness, its stagnancy, and to stay right where you are. I want you to clearly get this. I want you to clearly know what's talking to you and when and how. Because whatever it is that is in you, that is telling you that you're not going to do something that is the thing that you said you want to do, something that's connected to what you know you're called to do, that little voice, we call it the dragon. It might not be so little. We call it the dragon in the book Spiritual Badassery, and you're learning how to be a dragon rider. That dragon, that's your resistance. It's a fire breathing dragon, and it gets you to stay home. It gets you to sit down and shut up. It gets you to do whatever it wants to do. So here we were in our Inner Visions experience with Reverend Dr. Yana Van Sant, and this was December, probably 2007. December 2007. This is when it was. I remember it well. And I was telling Reverend Dr. Yana Van Sant that I wasn't coming back to Inner Visions and that I meditated and I'm leaving the program. Now, I didn't honor my commitment. I was being wishy-washy, flippy-floppy. That wasn't what I said I was going to do. I said I was going to do this. And I was sure God brought me there. And oh, you're right where you're supposed to be, boo. Even when your little feelings get hurt, I'm going to take my ball and go home. Okay. And then what you going to do? Then what? Sit home on your sofa and watch some Netflix and eat some ice cream and get fat and your lover leave you and be mad and then say, I think I need to get myself into some kind of spiritual program. Okay. Okay, we thought so. Okay, so I don't know who I'm talking to. I know somebody needs to hear this message, or maybe a lot of somebody's, I'm going to say me. God was bringing me higher. Whenever God calls you up higher, something in you, your gravity is going to be like, no. You must know this is what happens. If you don't know that this is what happens, you think it's just your life circumstance. You think, oh, well, I was going to make it, but I just can't. You'll think, oh, well, something happened. This is nothing but your resistance, your fight to stay little, your fight to not be great, your fight to not go up higher to where God is calling you because it's new. You've never been there, but you've never been there before. You don't know what's up there. Therefore, you're terrified. I'm just talking to myself. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Please put it in the chat. I know that chat on Clubhouse is going crazy. Please put it in the chat. In any chat you're in, Facebook, YouTube. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Or am I the only crazy bitch up in this camp? Does anybody know what I am talking about? Have you met this part of you? Have you met this resistant part of you that every time you're about to get a win, every time you're about to go up higher, every time the universe calls you higher, you're going to do a Will Smith, slap somebody, and this is the biggest day of your life, and you have worked so hard for this for 20 years, being in 50 million movies, and now they're about to give you the Grammy Award, and you get up and slap somebody? And now you banned from the thing for 10 years. That's what we do. And Denzel was the angel that told him in advance. He said, when you get to this level, be very careful of your every step because something's going to come for you. New level, new devil, that's what people call it. You about to get some amazing breakthrough and somehow you manage to pull yourself back from it. You manage to not get your win. You manage to tarnish your win. You manage to sabotage yourself. You manage to make yourself little again when God was making you big. You manage to be little and be small and be unseen when God says step up on the stage. I know about this. Come on, black women, stand up. Baby, I'm getting slapped myself. Black women stand up and said, I'm being slapped with the truth. Baby, I'm getting it first, so you know I'm being slapped because the message is coming through. So I take the message for myself first. Okay. So here I was. It was December 2007. I set up for you where the world was. I set up for you my life experience up until that time with regard to travel and passports. I set up for you where I was spiritually, that I was in Inner Visions, and I was about to break my commitment. I said I was going to do it, and then I told Reverend Dr. Yana Van Sant that I wasn't going to do it. And that, you see, the ego is so freaking crafty. This is for y'all crafty smartasses out there. The ego is so freaking crafty that it will cause you to come up with a good reason, excuse to be in your littleness and your shame and your hiding and your guilt and your anger and your stupidity. I'm just talking to myself. I would never call anyone stupid. It would cause me to stay in all of that. It will cause me to stay in all of that unless I choose and I go past the edge of the comfort zone. I go through the fire. It's like when a rocket ship is taking off and it's like, you need so much energy and you're going through the stratosphere. It's like, and you hit one level of the stratosphere and something pops off your rocket and falls to the earth. That stuff can't go where you're going high. So I had told Reverend Dr. Young and said I wasn't going to do it. Right? I wasn't going to do it. I said I was going to do it. I paid my money to do it. And now I'm in. You see, you start off so good. Look at all the beautiful beings that start off so good in ascension. And I love all the beings that keep going and that they do the work and they get the results. I got some awards for some of y'all this weekend. And then you see people that they stopped. What happened? You know, a very powerful teacher said there's only two things on the spiritual path that you must do. One, start. Two, keep going. There's only two things you have to do on the spiritual path. Start and keep going. Because it's only you. It's not about anyone else. It's only about you. Period. So I told her I wasn't coming back. And she said, well, she sent me back a very wonderful email. It was a kind email. It was a loving email. And it was a truth email. And this is one of the things. The email said a few different things. I want to tell you the line in the email that got me. Straight up got me. I understand that she acknowledged what I said, and she acknowledged about meditation, that I meditated and I came to this conclusion. And she said, well, first of all, I'm not sure who you, in the email, she said, God doesn't tell you to do something and then God changed their mind. God doesn't change God's mind. So you meditating, you need to go in again and get clear, boo, because she didn't say it like this. She said very loving and very kind, very compassionate, and yet very powerful. You meditated on it. But first God told you to do it. Then God told you not to do it. Who is that but your crazy mind? That is nothing but your crazy mind. Don't put that on God. Don't put that on God. Okay, that's first. Yeah, I was doing it. Do you know how many bullshit people I've heard say that? Including myself. Yeah, I'm going to withdraw from this program. Okay. Because whatever is behind your because is bullshit. And then you know what's beautiful? A lot of times they come right back around and say, okay, I'm ready now. Beautiful. Open arms. Yay, you're ready. Let's do it. I don't care how many programs you've been in and quit with us. And I don't care how many retreats you get up and leave in high viscosity. The second you come back, we're going to celebrate you. Yay, come on in. You're ready. We won't even ask you no questions about anything else other before. You ready? All right. And the only way we know you're ready is if you do it. Now, if you follow through and do it, then you're doing it. If you're not doing it, maybe you're still not ready. It's all good. There's no judgment in this game. This is the game of life. Okay, so first of all, she said, God doesn't change God's mind. You know, she knew God put me there. She knew what I was supposed to be doing, getting. She knew I'm a minister. She could see me. She knew me past all my craziness. And so then I kept reading the email. Then the email said, this was the line that got me. You made a commitment. The second I read that line, time stopped. And the Holy Spirit paraded through me a stream, paraded before my consciousness, in my eyes, for my third eye, a stream of broken commitments. I was a professional commitment breaker. Well, I was professional. I had the commitment breaker. I said I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna follow through and really do it. Because when it gets hard, I'm gonna leave because I want it to be fun. And I wanted to go the way I wanted to go. And when I don't like how it's going, I'm leaving. Oh, that's how you think the universe works. Interesting. And I sat there convicted. And when I say convicted, I don't mean judged. Convicted and judged are two different things. I was assumed the position, as we say in spirituality, assumed the position. We say that at Intervisions. Yeah, that was me. Acknowledge it. Own it. Okay, I fucked up. That's all. That's how you get to the next level. I was like, oh damn. How can you build a global ministry? How can spirit build anything through you as you in you if you don't keep your commitments? It's never going to happen. It's the hardest thing in my life right now. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I said I was going to do that. Let me go get to it. And not in a guilty way, in an honoring way. I get to follow through and do what I said I was going to do. It's very hard for me. I promise you, it's very hard for me. Because when shit gets hard, I like to be out of there. I'm like, whatever. I don't feel like this no more. You know how many times I've quit Christian witches? The people close around me can tell you, I'm not doing this no more. Okay. My daughter said, Mom, I think you're sabotaging yourself. I was like, oh, damn. I teach it, and here I am doing it. I teach how not to sabotage yourself, and here I am. Don't think I'm immune. Don't think anyone's immune. The second you think you're immune, oh, there you go, gotcha. So I was being called out. But before the call up, I'm giving you the prelude before the call up, right? The God's getting me ready part. This story is so good. Oh, damn. Sheesh. Okay, this is not about interventions. Okay, this is not about my money start getting crazy after I've been rich AF. Okay, this is not about me at all. What is this about? This is about God. This is not about me, the little personality. I was so hooked into the little personality and get my nails done, and I gotta do this, and I have to do that, and my Lexus, and my kids, and my house, and have it how I have it, and how I have my office, and this and that. Oh, shut up. And your little designer bag, and then don't touch that, and don't touch on my things. Oh, so little. So freaking little. Okay. So, but mind you, it will seem big to the personality. It's so little compared to where God's taking you. When you look at where God's taking you, it's very little. But to the personality, it's going to look great. It's going to look like you just arrived. You're so much more successful than all those people that you left behind in the hood. That's what it looked like for me. Oh my God, people come to your mansion. Oh my God. As a matter of fact, people would come to my house that I bought after I left that mansion. I bought this house myself with my own financial planning money, not with lottery money, right, from my husband, because I don't like you no more. I'm going to go buy my own house. And I did. And people literally used to walk into my house and say, what does your mother do? Like they used to kind of wonder, was there drugs involved? And I don't know why people come to your house and they think you're a drug dealer. I don't know. But anyway, that's what people like. They used to walk in the house literally and say, what does your mom do? My kids' friends and whatnot. I would just chuckle. I'd sit here and pray. Do you see me here meditating? And they would be like, you get a house for meditating? Pretty much. But then again, you do have to follow through with a lot of action, right? Okay. She said, but if you're still gonna leave, at least show up and tell people that you're out. You've been with people in a very deep. I knew I had formed incredible bonds because when you're here with people together, you bond together. And I was just going to not show up. And this was in December, and we graduated in June. And this was after This is in year 2. So I had already gone from July, where we had our what we call summer intensive, our summer retreat that you must go to start in 2006, in July 2006. Then we started class in like September, October of 2006, all the way to June of 2007. Successfully completed my first year. Now we go to the summer retreat again in 2007 to start the second year. Went to that, and then we start our classes September, October, and now here I am in December, about to graduate in June. It's too hard. I quit. I'm out of here. Really? No, you're being a dumbass. And sure enough, that's what the universe told me. In kind and loving ways. Okay, I said, okay, well, I'll come. I came in December and I went before the whole assembly. There's about 50 something people in the room. My student, my classmates, and it was a lot of people in the room, and the people that help, and the people at the faculty, and Reverend Dr. Yana Van Sant, my coach, and our spiritual mother, and Mama Helen, and Mama Amasi. And I stood there because you need to be able to stand in it. You need to say what you're doing, and you need to be able to stand in your truth. So what are you saying to us? The village would like to hear from you. So here I am standing before the village. And I'm in my, I don't want to, I don't feel like it. Oh, resistance was kicking my ass. Me and that dragon, we were dancing. We were dancing. Me and the dragon were dancing. Oh, man. And it was winning. It was leading the dance. And I was following. I can't do it. And Mama E, in all her great wisdom and knowing, being tapped in, she's one of the most tapped in people I know on the planet. She said, what's your beloved? Like, she just stopped all the bullshit. Like, beloved. Because that's how they stop your bullshit. Beloved. So if you ever hear us call you that, beloved, that means just pause, answer, please, beloved. Okay, because all the shenanigans, all the shenanigans we go through, it's not it. It's not getting us anywhere. It's a complete waste of time and energy. Okay, so let me not say that, because you do learn from your shenanigans. But do you want to keep doing your shenanigans, or do you want to be great? I said prison and Africa, prisons and Africa. I knew I had a prison ministry in me. And I knew Africa was calling me. The motherland was calling me, just like it's calling me now. And she said, let me clarify, prisons, like you in one, or you, because you know how funny Reverend Dr. Helen said is. Are you helping people that's in one? I was like, no, Mama, I'm not in the prison. I'm helping people. I'm serving, prison ministry. Okay, prison ministry, beautiful. And then months later, what I did not know was that in year 3 and 4, that would be our assignment as ministers in Intervisions, is the prison ministry. I was seeing it prepared. I still have the letters from our people who are in God's Retreat Center having that experience. We had so many letters from them. What a rich experience. What a rich experience. And Africa. And she said, oh, well, we can make that happen because Pastor Nolan Henson goes to Africa goes every year. Will you go? And I said, yes. Now, the second I said that, here go the committees that I talk about in Spiritual Badassery. Get the book. The accountant, we don't have money for that. The logistics committee, wait a minute, what do you need for Kenya? No, I didn't even know I was going to Kenya. Africa. What do you need for Africa? Wait a minute, don't you have to have shots, malaria, the committees? Here go the logistics committee. Who's going to watch the kids? We don't have nobody to watch the kids. Who's going to take care of the kids? She's only 8. This was December of 2007. Boo Boo would have been 6. She was born in 2001. This is December 2007. 2008. Boo Boo would have been between 6 and 7. She hadn't even come to her 7th birthday yet in April of 2008. Who's going to take care of Boo Boo? You have to drive her to school every day. You have to pick her up every day. All the committees, they went bonkers. And I'm standing there like, and then here goes the what the fuck committee. What the fuck did you just say yes to? Are you crazy? We can't do that. They're just straight up resistance. They don't have any reason to be resistant. They just say no to every damn thing you're gonna do. That's great. A date with a new person. This color, whatever the color is, pick a color. We only like red. Okay, well he's blue. Do you want? I don't like blue. How do you know? Because all the red people told me blue is not good. Okay, they have to do a total mind dump. Okay, my mind went bonkers. While I was still standing there, I just said yes to not only my coach and my spiritual mentor, my mama, my spiritual mother, Reverend Dr. Yana Van Sant, and Mama Amasi, my current spiritual life coach, personal spiritual life coach as well, Mama Amasi, and Mama Helen, who will pimp slap me with a quickness and eat a chicken wing and not think nothing about it. All my sisters and brothers that were in class with me and all the faculty. And everybody's looking at you. Yay, that's wonderful. She's going to Africa. And then I get mad. Who said that? Who said yes? Your higher self said yes. And then your little self came in and turned it into a no. That's what happened. Your higher self said yes. Because your higher self always says yes. And then your little self comes in with 50 million reasons why you can't do it. You can't do it because you have to go to golf. You have to go pick up the kids. You got to make chicken for your boo. You can't go to Africa. You have to make chicken for your husband. How you going to go to Africa? Nobody ain't going to make the chicken for everybody. You the chicken maker. You the official chicken maker. You can't go. You know, people, check your mind. That's how crazy my mind is. Okay. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Does anyone here know what I am talking about? Please just let us know. Put it in the chat everywhere, and then we can open the floor. Does anyone know what we're talking about? That resistance is whipping your tail. Resistance was whipping my tail. Okay. I already said yes. And something in me knew. You see, I think the big thing in me was 59%, and the little bullshit me was 41%. Some of y'all, the bullshit you is 80%, and the real spectacular you is 20% in consciousness, with how much you have enthroned it in your consciousness. So I gotta make the chicken. I'm the official chicken maker. Oh my God. Okay. I was in. Next thing you know, I was on a plane in February of 2008. Yes, you got that right. December of 2007 was when I said yes. And the only reason I'm in this situation is because my money is looking funny now after I've been rich AF. And now my money is looking funny. I can't go to no Africa. You know, the accounting committee, you don't have a passport. I was on an airplane in February of 2008, sitting on the airplane laughing that God had given me a passport instantaneously. It was like I just sat there and everything just had given me the visa, had given me instructions on the group of people we were going with. It was 18 or 19 of us on a mission trip with a church. I wasn't even a member of that church. Had given me a new pair of sneakers. I looked down at my feet. I had brand new, fresh sneakers on my feet, which was very, very interesting because these shoes were going to walk all over Africa. all over Kenya, had given me new clothes, had given me money to take care of everything in my home before I left on the beginning at the first of the month. And usually I don't pay everything by the first of the month. I pay it like as it comes due on the 25th. You pay your phone bill on the 18th. You pay your electric. No, no, no. In the month I was going, everything was paid before I left. You ain't got nothing to think about but being on God's business. And here I was 10 days in Kenya. I walked around like, dang, God, dang. What was I doing before? I kept telling myself a bullshit story. You can't do it. You ain't got the money. Ain't nobody gonna watch the kids. Grandma called me before I left, and up 2-3 days before I was leaving. Who's watching the baby? Nobody to watch the baby. Well, I'll be in Kenya in 36 hours, and somebody's going to come get this baby. Grandma called, bring that baby down here now. Yes, Grandma. Baby was so happy she didn't have to go to school for like a few days. Bring that baby on down. She was so happy to go to her grandmother's and be the only one with her grandmother. Because in the God plan, everyone wins and everyone's super happy and it's better than what you thought and what you think. That's what happens in the God plan. Now, your little plans that you're making up, oh, they got holes in them. In the God plan, your kids are taken care of, your mom is taken care of, your daddy's taken care of, the money's taken care of, the house is taken care of, you're taken care of, everybody's taken care of in the God plan. But in your plan, oh, it's full of holes. That's why you got to have backup plans and backup plans and backup plans for your backup plans, because you know your plan is full of holes. And you know that something could happen at any moment, and there goes your whole plan, the hell in a handbasket with gasoline draws. When are you going to stop living like that? It's a very simple choice. Here is a simple choice before me. I'm going to be on the God plan, and that's it. And I'm going to stop fucking it up. I'm going to stop making my little plans that have still not come to fruition yet. I'm going to stop thinking I know what's better for me than the universe knows. I'm going to stop living my little plan, and I'm on the God plan. The God plan took me to Kenya, Masai Mara. I stood there in the desert of Masai Mara. I was on safari, and I was doing things. It was surreal. Like I was there doing it, and how am I doing this? How is this happening? Eye has not seen, ear has not you will do, or what amazing feats. Give yourself the opportunity to have some miracles. Stop being so little. Who am I talking to? That's the message for today. Who am I talking to? Now we're going to close out our live stream. And I want you to hop into this room. And you tell me if I'm talking to you. You tell me, Rev, if you can't say amen, say ouch. Today I'm saying amen and ouch. Who's this message for? Because when you come with your littleness and your bullshit stories and your I can't, you talking to the wrong witch. Because this witch done already fought through tons of resistance to get to India, Bali, live in Bali, south of France, Paris, a couple of times, take a group of people, take my family to Paris and pay for it all throughout this country, all throughout Hawaii, all throughout the Caribbean, Peru. This witch, oh, you got the wrong one, baby. You got the wrong one. Because I'm not listening to any of your bullshit stories about your littleness and you wanting to stay in your house and you wanting to stay little. I got no ears for it. I'm only going to hear from you and your greatness and your magnificence and your God self stepping up to do epic things and scaring the life out of yourself doing it. That's what I'm here for. Scare the life out of yourself doing some epic God shit. That's what I'm here for. In case you were wondering what I'm here for, I think that's overwhelmingly clear. I love you. I will love you all the way to your epic God greatness. And I will make you feel so uncomfortable. I heard a definition of minister that really sat well with me. It said a minister is a person who comforts the afflicted and afflicts the comfortable. Today I came to afflict the comfortable. I love you. Have a beautiful day. ValerieLove.com and get spiritual badassery.